Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Reaper Podcast. I'm sorry for last week's pretty much got mixed up. It's more, I don't want to say mixed up, but it was my bad on that part, because I simply to put it in safe terms, I simply fucked up and accidentally deleted that podcast, and I was like putting it in the other podcast, and I was like, wait a minute, this ain't the one. This ain't the one that I just recorded. Where's the? And I must have deleted it accidentally. So luckily I had a video on standby, and that was like Dino Crisis or whatever. But yeah, luckily I had that on standby. Now I have no videos on standby, and pretty much I'm trying to build up my videos. There's just a lot of shit that's been going on with me recently. Studying and doing different accents and voices for voiceover work, so I can have build a portfolio. I've already got, the Diamond Dogs project, but it's been kind of hard to do that. By the way, an update on the Diamond Dogs project is that it's still, the script's still being under work. We are just pretty much, the process that's been going on right now, it's pretty much just making sure it's the best writing and direction we could possibly go. So it's going to take some time. The voice actors are pretty much getting it out there for the Diamond Dogs project. And one guy actually is cosplaying. He is the main voice for Venom in the style of David Hayter, not Kiefer Sutherland. But his name, sorry about that. His name is Mike Walters. Follow him at DJ underscore Mike 78. So you might want to follow him. And I mean, he does an awesome David Hayter impression, and he does an awesome cosplay of Big Boss. And so he's been going around. He just recently started promoting the Diamond Dogs project by cosplaying, going around telling everybody about the project. So I'm trying to get out there, but a lot of stuff has been going on. I did tweet out that I am in the process of actually buying components and making my own PC. The PC I have now is not the best. It's not good quality, because like when I play a game, and I mentioned this, I tried doing Nightcry, not even recording or doing anything else. I tried playing Nightcry, and the frame rate sucked. It lagged, so bad that if I recorded it and played it for you guys, it's so awful, And I want a better gaming PC, and a lot of stuff that I've been doing, like recording different stuff, my processor in this thing can't take it, or my I want to say processor, but it's something else. It just can't take it. I don't know why. I mean, what are you gonna do? You bought it, I bought it from Walmart, so yeah, and I mean, it doesn't completely suck. I mean, it's good as a computer, but for the purpose I need for down here in the studio, editing, recording software and gaming, I need a better computer. I really do. So that's my option. You know, I've got new mouse and keyboard. I've got an awesome keyboard because the keys were so small and not lit up. You know, because the way my desk is, it's lit up. You know, or it's not lit up, so I couldn't see. So now I can see what I'm typing or whatever. But yeah, the studio is pretty much done on the inside almost, except for the outside. The outside, I gotta insulate it and put walls up and all that good jazz, which I do want to save more money for that. I have some games on pre-order, which is Kingdom Hearts 1.5, 2.5. That's coming out this week. I do have Mass Effect Andromeda pre-ordered. I do have Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 on the way. I do have Kingdom Hearts 3 on pre-order, even though it's not looking like it's going to come out for a while yet. So I don't have Final Fantasy 7 on pre-order, surprisingly. I know. But it's hard because I do have to get my car fixed. There's a lot of stuff wrong with it, so I can't just like spend a shit ton of money. Because there's a lot of games I missed out on, and I was like, oh no, you know. So I've just been buying a little bit of here and there. I bought a couple of stuff for Fallout 4, DLC stuff. There's probably 2 more DLCs I gotta get. I know one's Far Harbor or whatever, which is a story DLC, and one of it's New Cola World. I'm gonna probably get that. But I bought the workshop and all that, and I just now noticed that there's mods. Oh my god. Finally. I don't know if they're doing it with Skyrim, but finally, Sony, apparently I never knew this, Sony actually okayed for mods for the PS4. Thank God. Thank God. Thank you. Thank you, Sony. So now I can do mods, which, you know, the Xbox had it first, which I think that's, you know, I'm not trying to be a Sony fanboy, but I think sometimes that Sony is if an idea and Microsoft's jumping on board, you know, and they're like, come on Sony, you gotta get on board. And I think Sony's like, wait, let's just look back and watch, you know, kind of like a guinea pig, you know, just like let's just wait and see how this turns out. Everybody loved the idea, so they're like, okay, well then we'll do it. You know, they kind of look back. I wanted to get a PS4 Pro. I really did. I wanted to get it, but with certain things I had to buy, and I had to get my car fixed and stuff. I was like, it's not my budget yet. I did have a chance to get a Switch for a low price. It was like $230. I had it. You know, all I had to do was all I had to do was order it. I didn't. I was scared though, because I was like, man, because I cut back on shit. Like there was a lot of shit I was gonna order, and I was like, well, I need to cut back on it. So I cut it back, and I didn't spend that much. And I'm like, okay, now I can order it. I look back, boom, it shot up all the way to $400. I'm like, So yeah, y'all could be mad at me. I could have had the Switch and did the unboxing and, you know, hooked it up and shit and be like, hey, look at this shit, you know. Yeah, sorry, guys. Maybe next time. I mean, it is dropping a little bit, so, you know, I don't know. Like I said, the consoles, what I want to do is I do want to replace my PS4s. The one down here in the studio and the one in my room. I'm going to replace them with the PS4 Pros, but I'm going to do it one at a time. But I'm keeping one PS4, and I might either sell or give away the other one. But I do want to keep that one because all the PlayStations that I got, um, firsthand I kept. Like the PS1 that I first got, never got rid of. I kept it. The PS2, same goes. And the PS3, I still had the Fat Boy, my first Fat Boy. And I got the Slim, but my Fat Boy just kind of crashed on me so many times. I'm like, fuck it, I'll just get a Slim, get a new one. So I did, and I just kept it. So the PS4, I mean, it's still going to be working. My PS2 still works. My PS1 still kind of works, but you have to change the disc. You can't change the disc. You have to be like, oh shit, can't go that far, But with technology and emulators today, it's awesome to play on the computer. The PS1s and the PS2s, especially if you have a laptop and it's powerful enough, you can play it on the go, which is what I usually do. Like if I'm I usually Saturdays, go to my in-laws, and they do their own thing, and I'm editing or whatever. We all talking and shit, and then when shit gets like, I don't know, when shit gets like, most of you would be like, it's rude, but some of you be like, okay, I can understand. I'll be playing the game or whatever, and sometimes I try to get people, and they're like, hey, look at this, it's cool. Look at this. It's a gaming PC. I'm basically, and it blows people's minds, and I love it. I love blowing people's minds with technology and shit. I love it. But there's a lot of stuff I do want to talk about. I do want to talk about the upcoming Relax interview segment. The Relax interview last time was Kyle Hester. So, and I just tweeted out as this recording Sunday that the Relax interview is none other than David Hayter. Yes, that's right. David Hayter, and it is legit. So, the 27th, I'll be talking to him. So, please subscribe. Keep up to date with this. It's not really going to be an intense, like, do you believe, I'll ask, have you heard about the ruse? Stuff like that. Get his input on it. Being a person that's loyal to the business and stuff, I'm not going to expect much out of him. No, I'm not going to ask about Kojima. I've already kind of asked him that. He's already been over that. There's a lot of questions I kind of went through to ask him. And there's a big portion of it that's Metal Gear related. But a lot of other stuff that's not. It's just like questions that I have, and questions some other people kind of have as well. So, like Guyver and all that, stuff like that. It's amazing. It's an amazing interview. I can't wait to do it. He's been my idol ever since I played Metal Gear. Like, I didn't even know who he was. I didn't know his name. All I knew was that Snake. If I hear his voice somewhere else, it's like, oh, that's Snake. That's, and then I looked up his name and stuff like that. I watched Guyver 2, Guyver 1 and 2. 2 was my favorite. I liked it. And I never knew that was David Hayter until, like, I saw, I remembered his name, and then I'm like, okay, and I'm watching it again, and then I see it pop up. I'm like, wait a minute, David Hayter. And then when you listen to his voice, it's like, yeah, that's him. Holy crap. The Scorpion King 1, like, I didn't know he wrote it. I loved it. I loved Scorpion King, and then now I know why. Same goes for X-Men 1 and 2. Those were the X-Men's, and the Wolverine sagas were, and what else? What's the Watchmen? He's done a lot of stuff. Voice acting for Star Wars The Old Republic, which I know why that's, it's an amazing experience. It's an amazing experience. But we're gonna kick off this podcast. Oh yeah. So we're gonna go back to a quick little musical break, and then we'll be back to talk about other stuff. So yeah, chill out, relax, and let's get this rolling. Hey guys, well, welcome back from a commercial break. It looks like I'm going solo once again. Whoa, I need to back away from the mic a little bit. But it looks like I'm going solo once again, which is no big deal. I wanted to bring this out when he was on here, but apparently he was away. I am now getting a co-host to be on. Since there's a lot of stuff that is hard for me to do right now, since I'm stretched kind of thin with everything going on. So he's going to be a part of the co-host, keeping people in line, and I'm kind of sorry for the 1 year anniversary. Apparently there was a couple people on there that were showing off, and like I do kind of want to apologize, because in no way or form were two people that were on the podcast, except for the lovely Jahan and Simon, which I won't name any other people, which you guys can deduce what I'm talking about. Pretty much showing off, claiming that they were doing voiceover work. That is actually false. They are not. So I do feel like, this might cause drama problems, but come on, we gotta be honest. I've gotta be honest. When I see bullshit and cut bullshit out, and the bullshit's gotta be cut out. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry for that. Two people are not voiceover artists or attempting to do voiceover work. One guy is simply in YouTube, just barely even pushing out videos and stuff like that. And the other guy who's deleted his channel and is now getting back on. Sorry to bust you out, you guys, but, you're not voiceover people. You're not working on it. You're not doing anything. So, yeah. So I just wanted to apologize. And they were showing off unprofessionally, so I just wanted to apologize for that. Will they be back on the podcast? Probably. If they could behave themselves. One person I know can. One person I don't know. But until they can act professionally and stuff like that, it's like, but Reaper, you were laughing. Yeah, I was laughing. But then I'm sitting there like, motherfucker's got to be showing off on the podcast. I didn't want to redo it because Jahan was on. And she has a tight schedule enough as it is. So, I'm going to have to reiterate. And I think that's why I took a break. Because I'm like, not only did I accidentally delete it, I could have easily came back down and re-recorded it. But I was like, I don't know what to do. Shit's like getting out of hand. I don't want to piss people off. I'm not that type of person. So I need a co-host to be like, hey, be professional, stuff like that. And kind of just set the boundaries and be like, hey, because I feel like the podcast shouldn't be put on hold because two immature people decide they want to, want to show off. So therefore, it's not going to happen again. And I do want to apologize to you guys. I do not put up. I don't put up with immaturity. I mean, like, yeah, I have Nico and stuff, and that's fine. But if you're on somebody's podcast, and you're claiming to be a voiceover, you might want to take a step back. I don't claim anything. Me, I know I'm a voice actor for Diamond Dogs Project. I know I want to get serious about voice acting and YouTubing. So I'm working on voiceover work. You know, I'm bettering my voice, bettering how I act, getting in the mind of the character. With that being said, people that sit there and claim they are, I mean, they don't even have a gig yet. They don't. You know, I never even, I mean, that's the first time I ever heard of it. And one guy's like, oh, that's why I got the microphone, because I want to do voiceover. I'm like, dude, you never even said that once. You said you were getting back on your channel. Or even trying to, so, yeah. A lot of stuff's been going on. But let's move on from that. Alright, the first topic I do want to talk about is I'm starting to get into Mobile Suit Gundam Iron Blood Orphans, or whatever it's called. Wow, it's actually pretty good. It does remind you of Mobile Suit, you know, and Gundam Wing and stuff with the political and all that. The other Gundam series didn't really, I mean, Unicron did. Unicron and Zeta? Yeah, Zeta. And in the movie, you know, it's cool because it all ties into the Mobile Suit, the first. And I think that's just awesome. All the other Mobile Suits are like, you know, different timelines, different, you know, universes and stuff like that. My favorite is Gundam Wing. I really do. I need to back away from the mic. I'm getting kind of loud. I do wish that Gundam Wing would come back. You know, it's like, dude, they exploded all that shit in Wing or Endless Waltz. You know, they're done. They're gone. Not necessarily. You know, somebody could pick up the blueprints and work on it or whatever. Or, you know, I just wish they would come back with another Gundam Wing or something. Dude, Hero, I mean, fucking Gundam Wing was awesome. It was iconic for me. It was the first ever Mobile Suit show. The other one was the first ever Gundam that I watched. And then Gundam G Fighters. What other Gundams that I watched back then? I think that was it. Gundam Wing, Gundam G Fighter, and Mobile Suit Gundam. Because that's all I thought it was. And I saw this one Gundam movie, or show. I don't know what the hell it was, but it was Mobile Suit Gundam something. And the Gundam suits were all 3D animated. And the weapons were like fucking huge, bigger than the Gundam. And it was like, what the fuck are you doing, people? Why are you making this anime with mobile suits that are 3D, and then you have the weapons that are fucking gigantic, enormous from the mobile suit, you know? And it's like, there's no way. And you got like shit floating around. It's like, do this thing Zone of the Enders. What the hell, you know? And another thing of Iron Blood Orphans, it did remind me of Zone of the Enders, the way everything is. And I just got the Zone of the Enders feel. And I think it's because in the first episode that I watched, they had these worker things that remind me of like the Barham forces and those mining robots. I can't remember where they are in the second Mobile Suit Gundam. You know, they were mining stuff in Callisto. But it was awesome. I loved it. And I can't wait to watch more. I've been seeing that, and it was, what was it? The models. I do want to get some of the models of Iron Blood Orphans, you know, because, I mean, I used to do Gundam models back in the day. I want to get into it, but I want to, like, invest in the case in the room. there's like only one spot. I don't know if I'm gonna make it into like a game where I put all the games that have been in the cabinet so people can see them, or what, or have a shelf somewhere and that displays the mobile Gundams. I might display it up here. I don't know. I really don't know. Like, I want to get them, but I don't want to start like working on them and then like I run out of room. So I'm like, fuck, I don't know what to do. But I used to be like just a person to take them out and then like put them together and then that was it, And then I was a kid, so I'd play with them. And they're the ones that they didn't have the frames. They didn't have frames. You just like put it together. Now these new ones have frames. Like you build the little frame, then you put the armor on or whatever. And that's badass. To me, that's awesome. And it reminds me of the Gundam Build Fighters. Dude, to be that fucking awesome and to make your own Gundam, it's awesome. I mean, it does show in there that, it is tiring work and you have to disassemble and cut and all that. And it's like, nah. I want to, but it's too much time. I got shit to do. But Iron Blood Orphans is awesome. Still in the anime realm, we're going to talk about Dragon Ball Super. Dragon Ball Super, oh my god. Last night's episode, I didn't get to see all of it. But to me, it brings back childhood memories, dude. I used to watch Dragon Ball Z when I was little. I used to fucking obsess over it. I used to be like, oh my god. And I would want every game that came out. I would want all the toys, all the episodes, anything to do with Dragon Ball Z I wanted. Before even GT came out and English dub, I had a thing, or any of the movies, like the Tree of Might and stuff was out, but like Brawly and BoJack and stuff like that, before GT came out. And I think before the English dub of Dragon Ball Z ended, like I think it was like before Future Trunks came out of the English dub, I had this magazine that told, I mean, it was like spoilers. It told everything that was going to happen, GT and all that. So I was like reading it. I was like, holy shit, this is awesome, I lost the magazine. I got tore up and lost it. I think I threw it away because I'm like, man, I don't want to ruin it and stuff like that. But I saw. This was like before the internet. This was like magazines, Or not before the internet, it was before I knew how to work the internet. I don't think information was out on Dragon Ball GT anyway. But watching it made me feel like a kid again. Dude, I used to, my memories used to be like going to my grandma's. Grandma and Grandpa Hall had a satellite, which we didn't at the time. And they're like, and there's one new show called Cartoon Network. And I was like, cool, I like it. Because you had like Courage the Cowardly Dog and Ed, Edd and Eddy and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, I found out about Adult Swim. C-Lab was on and all that. And I get to watch it. And, oh my god, Dragon Ball Z came on. And there's all these kind of animes. Big O, Outlaw Star. And I was like, oh my god. And Gundam, of course. I was like, oh my god. I didn't know this existed. I really did not know. And it was incredible to watch it. It was incredible to experience anime for the first time. Every weekend I wanted to stay all night. I'm like, dude, it's almost Saturday, or it's, I think it was either Friday night or Saturday night. And I was like, can I stay all night? Can I stay all night? I make up shit like I miss them or whatever. I mean, I did, but I go over there and I stay up late. They would go to bed and I stay up late watching it. Or if boxing was on, I was like, man, I can't watch it. That's gay, but whatever. Because they'd stay up like way past. You know, they'd be asleep in the chairs. I couldn't just like change the channel. I was like, you know. There were nights like that, which I had other stuff to play with and do. But it was just watching it brought back memories because of the Adult Swim shit, you know, and that I was like, oh right, you know, I loved it. I do miss the animation of Dragon Ball Z. I do miss it, the old animation. The new one just kind of like, it's okay, you know, it's newer. I mean, it's probably for the newer audience anyway. It's like, oh yeah, you know. But it's just, I don't know. I prefer the old Dragon Ball Z, where it's just like very fucking detailed, you know. That's what I missed, but you can't choose, you know. But I did order Dragon Ball Z Universe 2, which would have like Goku Black and all that. Dude, I can't wait to get it. I cannot wait. Oh my god. Can't wait, man. I can't wait. I'm gonna be fucking powering up and shit. So yeah. Going into Metal Gear, I don't really have that much Metal Gear information. There hasn't been really a lot of information coming out of Metal Gear. Death Stranding, there seems to be little tidbits here and there. Of course, the Horizon Zero Dawn and stuff like that. But it just gets me that there's no information on Metal Gear. None whatsoever, which is weird. I did pre-order Metal Gear, Mass Effect, or Adama or whatever. Oh, I'm a little stopped up. I don't know why, but yeah, I did pre-order that, so I can't wait to get that. I can't wait to get going on these games and stuff like that. I might do like a video, like the beginning, like my outlook on it, like oh my god, you know. So if you guys have been watching my videos, I've been doing Metal Gear. Clock Tower is coming to an end soon. I think it's like a couple episodes, maybe three or four more. I'm guessing. After that, I don't know what to do. I don't know if I continue on Subnautica. I did record one episode of Subnautica. Can't pronounce it right. But I'm thinking about going to Zone of the Enders and get that out of the way. Subnautica can last fucking forever. You know, I might alternate. I might do Zone of the Enders and then Subnautica. And then, you know, kind of thin it out a little bit. But the Metal Gear thing, I'm just trying to get all the way through. I want Metal Gear 2. I'm working on the Metal Gear Solid Reborn right now, so don't worry about that. I'm getting that out there. And then I want to get on to Metal Gear Solid 2, and then 3, and then 4, and then Rising, or Portable Ops, Peace Walker, and then Rising Revengeance. Rising Revengeance will be the last. But I got a feeling that Survive will be the last. Metal Gear Survive, so. And then after that, it's pretty much random shit. You know, I'll go back through. I'll go to Metal Gear 2 and do the VR shit or the Snake Tales. Metal Gear Solid 3, that Monkey 1, and other shit. There's no extras in Metal Gear Solid 4. I don't believe. There's no extras in Portable Ops or Peace Walker, so yeah, it's whittling down to games that, you know, it's like, you know, I do have Nightcride. I'm gonna try Inside, but yeah, it's like it's like I'm looking at the list right now, and it's all Metal Gear and Hideo Kojima games and stuff like that, but yeah, it's just whittling down, so. And like I said, happy anniversary for the 30th Metal Gear. happy. I mean, it's older than me. It's awesome. But the live streaming is pretty awesome. It's a good way to do a playthrough, so people can see me live sometimes, I see it pop up and I'm like, oh yeah, and then they pop away and it's like, oh man. Come on. But yeah. I wish Subnautica would hurry up and get on the PS4 though. And it said May, I think. But that's like what? March, April, May. I mean, that's like almost 3 months away. Ooh. That was a bad cough. But yeah, I'm actually going to end. I know it's a short podcast, and I'm sorry. But I'm going to end this podcast. Guys, check everything out. Hopefully, I'll have my co-host on next time. Because he's not getting out of bed. I don't know what's going on. Oh well. Maybe next time get his butt up. So guys, thank you guys for listening. Check on Fanboy Frenzy. Fanboy Frenzy news is gonna be up, or is already up, I think. So check that out. Hit subscribe. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. That way you get, and hit the notification button. If you haven't already subscribe. Please. Come on. I need help. Hit that like. Put comments below. Hurry up. See you guys next time. Q out.